It is Ray. And so, I drew this the other day, and it says Ray, and then it got an eye on it. And so I said the eye resembles the earth. The eye resembles the earth and all that, and the globe. And so, right there, I'll explain the picture more in depth and more in detail. And so, as I do that, I'll be freestyling, rapping, and singing, I suppose. Alright, so we'll explain what we got here. So what we got here is the eye that I drew. So what I said was, and you can check that out somewhere pertaining to that, stuff like that. Or and so now we got out of the way. Hey, yay. Alright, and so I'm always shouting out to the fashion and all that and stuff like that. And so I'm just in an actual comfortable state, but it's fashion, So just being yourself is fashion. So my timely fashion within my, drawing here is that I am smiley and comedian also amongst all else. And so we are amongst each other with each other's eyes and within the world and the globe and earth, whatever else we call, on each other to do the calling. So my calling is to rap and sing, and the artistry is right there, everyone and every second to my eye stance and my view is doing art, every second. And so as a second when I was doing this, the seconds I was doing this, right here, marking up the artboard, right? And so now I'm saying that, what I'm gonna say is this. The eye is shaped as, a circle. Also, there's different shapes inside of the eye. And so all the shapes inside of the earth looks like the eye. So the earth is the eyeball, the globe, the glowing eyes that twinkle and things, So we got all the twinkling stars out here. We use the stars storing with each other, the brightening eyes, And so now we got the eyeball with the pupil. And so with the people, we are the folks, we are the people, right? And so, as I'm poeming, rapping, talking, speaking all in one, and also freestyling off of the drawing that I did some days ago. So shouting out to the days, shouting out to the globe, shouting out to the lights of the lightning, you know what I mean? So this is Ray with the sun rays, and raising the voice with the vocal stance and the eye stance with the vocal points. So we pointing out here with the ears, we pointing out here with the vocal, and so we pointing out here with the senses of the smell of the very nice nature. And so at the natural habitats where it's at within the world is where the eyes is. So I believe that when I wrote this, I start seeing the ring of the earth, the ring of the moon, the moon and the sun, and the ring of whatever rings out here, like the ringing of the pianos. And so, and the ringing of any type of instruments as far as the microphone goes. Oh, okay, it's off. But so we sound off. 1, 2, sound off. So 1, 2, sound off means sounding on. So the light switch is on. We are in the song zone. So I'm talking in riddling, this, that, and raps. And so inside the rap today, we're doing all types of this and that. And so again, going back to the shape-shifting eyes that shifting swiftly, so suddenly at different eye stancing, points and glancing. So I glance from the peripheral. I'm speaking to everybody though, and so I like to just shout out to everybody all the time with the eyes. So the icy ice, I see the eyes. Icy means fresh, fly means fashion. So all those things is very nice, fashionably. Fashionist is what it is. And so again, talking about the shape-shifting, shape-shifters. And so the shapes and the numbers and the letters come to light, life, and livelihood is what it is with the neighborhoods. And so the worldly neighborhoods is where it's at with the hospitality of the worldly houses. The worldly house is just being, with that bounce of the bounce houses. So I'll be talking about bouncing the balls. I'll be talking about just saying anything, y'all. So I'm Ray, and I talk about all these things. We talk about this, that, and you know what I'm saying, get it right back to the eye view and the vocals and the senses of every, you know what I'm saying. So there's a oval shape, but then again there's a circular. So the circular eyeball, and then you got the eyelids. You know what I'm saying? And so you got the skull, and then you got, scoping around and seeing each other. And so the all-seeing eye, which is the membrane, the member of the brain. The brain is the thinking process, thinking cap. And so, I'm the cap a lot. I use lots of capitalizations, capital letters, capitalizing on what I like to do with them zones, So, again, I do see the earth, the earth sees everything. And so when you do look out to space and you see each planet, you see the earth and all that, each of those may be the eyes. I'm a theorist, and so I got my theories, and I just, storytelling too, and whatever it is I'm trying to, get out, you know what I'm saying? So, I said I'd get back on here with more and more theories and things that we come up with collectively to collect all type of data. And so the days with the dawns and at dusk to dawn, with the dust kicking up the dust, kicking up the dirt. I'm talking about the dirt and talk about how we be out here speaking, the specs and the speculations of the spectrum. So I'm the one with the words, with the sun, talking about with all type of rings that be out here, ringing to the world, dialing up the world. Talk about that's how I do my thing on the microphone. Talk about the earphones, talk about the ear full of music, talk about how I been drive, talking about how I be out here doing what we do, talking about all the colorful views, living out loud, and we live in the colors. I thought that this is whatever, so whatever is the cleverest, and I'll be out here doing all type of good things. When I picked up this toy right there, and so we in the walk of the grounds of the playgrounds, playing the ground. I'll be playing the ground. I'll be making a sound. Talking about the remote controls to the cars. Remote control cars. Remotes. So remotely, there we go with the rap, skit, scat, skit, and scheme. What I mean. The very nice, nicely nice, kindly kind. And so we get back to the eyes. The eyes with the eye of the beholder. We be holding all type of intelligence, lifting up the voice and rejoice. And so we see the earth look like the eyes look like the earth. Hell yeah. I might just, draw. I might draw some stuff. Right now, the moment of time, random stuff. Being that I haven't done so yet, is because I'm holding the board. I don't really have a stand right now. But I'm standing here, and I'm standing for what I like to do. And so that's what I like to do, is just be amongst everybody. That's what I like to do. I like to talk about we a lot, you know what I'm saying? I like to just say what I'm saying, really. And so, I've got all type of scenes out there, all type of songs, all type of lines, all type of things that we do. And so, again, I appreciate you. I appreciate me, all that we do. And, it goes on and on. We go on and on with the go ones, with the go songs. That is the goal. And so, my long-term and short-term goals is to have very nice terminologies of the terms and the twists and the, being a dancer, voguing, tap dancing, what I'm saying, whatever it is, hopping to whatever scene it could be with the characters, with all the characters popping out into the scene with the pop-up toys. Like, the otters, and I'll be uttering lots of other words, and other words all type of words do be out here with the wordings. You know, one word next to the other word, that's the word of the row, rolling into all type of lines. So one word in alliance with another rolling word of the rolls, you know, that's the roll. So you get the rolling. We be rolling out here with each other, hanging out, and again, you know what I'm saying, inputting the input and the output of, you know what I'm saying, putting forth, you know, forwarding, fast forwarding, backward, backtracking into the music track, you know what I'm saying, and like that. And so, yeah. And I got more and more, so after that live of that day when I drew this, I said, you know, this kind of looked like a flying saucer, you know, as far as a UFO goes. And so, just, you know, the very nice spaceships and stuff, and, you know, and things of the such, again, just rocking and leaning into very nice stance views. And so that be my view. That is the view of today's live, is just being, you know what I'm saying, like a frisbee with the fly, you know, the fashion with the flying saucers. So I'll be saucy, you know what I'm saying, we be saucy as far as, you know, being self-knowing, self-observing, self-knowledge, knowledgeable about self is knowledgeable about others, you know what I'm saying. So again, with the other words, with, you know, combiners, with the combining whatever it is that it is. So that is, again, what it is. And so I'll just say what it is my, you know, way of speaking. So I am a speaker, I'm a speaker speaking, you know, I'm a saying person, so I like to say stuff. And so stuffing all type of the words into, you know, the areas and all that. I was talking about coded with the light codes, area codes, coded, you know, and I was talking about every type of mammals, reptiles, species of the ciphering. So this was a cipher. It was fairly, you know, with the fairy tales, with the very nice way of ways. And so that be some of my ways of, you know, my traits. And so I like to talk about how I am magic with the magic tricks. And so magically, mysticery, you know what I'm saying, sticking the mystic around here with the stickings, sticking the movies, that's the motives, you know, the motivated is what I like to be stated. And so with the markers, the marking, the markers, you know, so I like to talk about the drawing, the drawers, and the rapping, the rappers, the singers, the singer, yeah, the singers, thou shalt always shout everybody out. It's right. Talk about how I sing and rap, put it together, and then you got the race get scared with all of that da 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 da. A-sang with everybody. A-sang game on, yeah. Game on, hey. Get a little excited all the time. And so I'll be real excited, you know, I'll be real mellow, and I'll be laid back, you know, leaning back, you know, back and forth to that sound, soundery, songery. This is my very nice I Stand story. I'll get some more drawing in there soon, and this is Ray. I'll see you all in a minute, yeah.